Come hang, buddy.
Come hang.
It's a fun place.
Number 2.
We're all here.
I'm here. Then on. Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Hey-o.
And in the on-deck circle,
My name's Fred.
Marie Castillo. This is
I'm going to hop in as soon as I put you guys on.
Lee and Fred Slow.
Mike's hot.
It's Wednesday, Albuquerque. You know what that means.
I know what that means. That means the boys are here. Boys are at the YMCA. I did it. I win.
We're at the Horn YMCA.
Yeah.
Come hang out with myself, Fred Slow. You man, and one Jake Cassio. Welcome back to the program.
I'm back.
Jake,
I'm out of witness protection.
Congratulations.
Right, first of all,
Glad the charges were dropped, Jake.
You can charge me, but you can't convict me.
It's not charges when you're the witness in Hunter Biden's federal gun trial case.
Yeah.
Guilty on 3 counts.
Because of you.
Yeah, and Twitter, he's the new hero of Twitter.
How so?
Just everybody that's a degenerate is like Hunter Biden
One
walked
of us.
so we could run.
One of
Sure.
us.
Yeah.
If they're really into felonies, they should look on the other side of Logan Paul's podcast.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, that's a hard argument to make now that you want Hunter Biden to go to jail, but you want Donald Trump, a felon, to have a gun.
Let's go.
Oh, buddy, tiptoe that line.
I say they should box, and whoever wins gets to not go to jail.
Neither of them will go to jail. Let's be very transparent.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of money.
You know, it's not be silly.
I think Hunter Biden's going to jail.
No,
and he should.
With all that Ukraine
yes.
money, come on, he's good.
When he gets out, he's going to be fine. But you got to take one for the team. You committed a crime. You're a felon now.
Oh, this is like gang stuff.
Do the time.
Like
Yes.
he's got to. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
After Michael Vick did his time, came out rooting for him. Hunter Biden gets Michael Vick rules. When he gets out, I'm back on your team, rooting for you, buddy.
Which conspiracy?
Put the pipe down.
Which conspiracy do you like more, that one or the one that this entire Kristaps Porzingis injury is not real at all, and they said you could either play basketball one more time and die, or you're going to be perfectly fine?
Well, the real question is he hurt or is he injured?
Stop.
Okay.
Hey, everyone, my junior high football coach is here.
Right.
Yeah, hey, tell me how much your dad didn't love you and why you're making me run into this wall.
Yeah.
What's next, Jake? CTE's not real?
Yeah, never heard of it.
That's correct.
You don't keep forgetting about it.
It is a sad one in the day of ones, but every time there is a sad one, you get to celebrate one, which makes the sad one a good one.
Yep.
So today we're going to have a good one today with a sad one, celebrating one, and that one is the one who has been an MVP in a losing effort of an NBA Finals. He is the one logo of the NBA. It is Jerry West. He passed away today at home with his wife by his side, 86 years old. Rest in peace to a legend, to a logo, and a guy who at the very end wasn't afraid to say that HBO sucks, the Lakers suck, women in broadcasting sucks. We could run the list.
3 of those things are true. One of them's false. I'll let you figure out which one.
I only named 3.
Well, honestly, he chose the perfect timing because he just didn't want to see the Celtics win another title.
Nailed it.
Yeah, that's ultimate hater energy right there.
He pulled
for top.
He pulled a Cubs broadcaster. Is that what he did?
That's exactly what he did.
He's one of the game's all-time great contributors. Obviously,
Zay, that was a Harry Carey joke.
The suicide.
He committed Harry Carey.
Yeah,
not to see the Celtics win.
It's kind of a, as we all get older, your heroes pass and all that, blah blah blah. It seems like Bill Russell just died like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
it's like
Bill Russell, Bill Walton, now Jerry West.
Yeah,
that's a legendary stretch.
And it took good on Jerry outliving them because the Celtics killed Jerry for years.
The pickup games in heaven are going to be elite now.
They were.
I mean, at least Jerry, he got one.
Yeah,
but he got an MVP in a losing effort, the only one ever besides Luka Doncic this year.
Who are you going to sit, though? Jerry gets up there. Like, you're not going to sit Kobe.
No, Kobe starts.
Yeah, Kobe starts.
Well, you got Jerry. You got Jerry running the point.
Yeah.
Kobe's your shooting guard.
There you go.
That alone, you're solid.
You got Bill Russell and Bill Walton down low.
And the ghost of Tim Duncan.
He's
very healthy. He's super healthy.
But when was the last time you saw Tim Duncan?
No one's trying to see Tim Duncan.
Oh, in that Call of Duty tournament, I bet on today.
Oh, he was playing
Well, what was it? CS Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike 2.
Yeah, Counter-Strike 2. That's where Tim Duncan was. He's a gamer.
Really?
Michael Jordan says, I'm so deeply saddened at the news of Jerry's passing. He was truly a friend and a mentor, like an older brother to me. I valued his friendship and knowledge. I always wish I could have played against him as a competitor, but the more I came to know him, I wish I had been his teammate. I admired his basketball insights, and he and I shared many similarities in how we approach the game. He will forever be missed. My condolences to his wife and his sons. RIP Logo.
You know, a lot of people don't know about Jerry. They think that Steph was the first one to really be like such a deadly shooter. Jerry West was a very deadly shooter. It's just the problem is the 3-point line was not invented for most of his career, and he was still out there hitting half-court game winners. He was shooting from limitless range, but again, the 3-point line was not created yet, so
Before
he doesn't
before he was the Logo, he was nicknamed Mr. Outside.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's a pretty good little nickname if you're going to have one.
Loved camping.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He was a lot of people don't know this. He was the first white guy to ever dribble with his left hand.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revolutionized basketball.
He beat Pistol Pete?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
A couple years.
They invented a logo for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty
Bob Cousy was pretty. That was his rival back then. Bob
Cousy used to dribble in circles. He used to do
that was his
360.
thing. Yeah.
On one knee.
Yeah.
He actually
He'd just get them dizzy, and they would fall over. Boom, open jumper.
he had an interesting approach to the game. Refused to turn right. It was this whole thing. So it would be 4 lefts to make a right. The guy was incredible.
Sounds like NASCAR.
Very similar. Yeah, very, very incredibly similar. If the Celtics didn't exist, Jerry West would be in a conversation.
He would be the
greatest of all time.
Yeah.
He's so underrated.
No, he's perfectly right. He's the logo.
Yeah.
You
He's
would
the
think
logo.
so. So the logo, so we give him, respectively, we give him credit for that. But when people start listing like the top players, they never mention like the top point guards. Like, because, we hear about who's the best point guards ever because it's Steph.
Jason Williams.
So when we're talking about the GOAT PGs, no one ever name drops Jerry.
All the Paul Georges.
Agent Zero.
Best PGs all time. Magic, I guess. I guess he's also
Magic.
He's
Steph.
also a center.
Look, Jerry West, just as a player, is right outside the top 10. But there's a good reason that he's the logo. He kind of revolutionized the game at the time, then kept revolutionizing it over and over and over again as a front office person, as a coach, as a consultant. He had a hell of a career. He means, in the history of basketball, he'll be on the Rushmore of inspirations of people who affected the game in a positive way. Just as a player, not so much. He was a legend. Just as a player, not on Rushmore. As an all-encompassing basketball life, he's definitely up there.
If he had a ring, would he be in that conversation, though?
Got a few rings.
I think he's definitely won some rings.
Well, the thing on West, though, is he had lifetime season tickets from Jerry Buss to the Lakers, and then they took him away.
Because he didn't want to draft Magic, and it was just revenge.
I'm going to let you know right now that's a little more inflated than that.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody on the planet knew Magic was going first.
I think I talked about this when Showtime came out, how I know a little bit about film. I know a little bit, right? And there was a little too much Cindy Lou in Showtime. There was a little too much who was the gal's name, Van?
Jeannie?
No, the actress.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Jeannie Buss, like, if you present that only the woman in the story can make the appropriate decision amongst like the pool of men, like you have to make every other dude look like an idiot, right? And that's the Jerry West was saying the same thing.
That series did an excellent job making him look like an idiot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he said that right away. And I said it here on my AM FM Sports Talk radio show. He said it louder to a lot of other people. And they were like, "You're just hating." He goes, "Yeah, I'm hating how this story is being told. I'm hating that Jeannie Buss is being represented as Rey Skywalker. Like, none of this makes any sense.
Sure.
Like stop this crappy series." And then HBO did, because everyone else real quickly got on board with how terrible it was.
Oh, you got to Hollywood it up a little bit, but she was a really good executive, and she cared about the sport
Yeah.
and the front office.
All that's true.
At a young age, like she was a savant.
Better than her
But-
brothers.
Yeah, she for sure. I think that has a lot to do with cocaine. But
It was
Yeah.
the 80s.
But yeah, Jerry West was on top of all that stuff. Jerry West wasn't going to pass on Magic Johnson.
Mm-mm.
Jerry West wasn't going to trade Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like, no, of course not.
It's a different day and age when the Lakers were a thing, because the Lakers used to have like a mystique and a draw, and they were a beautiful city and a beautiful part of the country, and you could go and live there year round, and it don't work like that.
And the Forum.
Yeah, the Forum was a big deal.
Yeah.
There was a mystique to it, and also you got to live in LA, and there were pretty girls and cool food and nightlife and drugs. Like, all those things are everywhere now.
And now it's just a revolving door of head coaches.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. They don't even have one walking in. Like, it's not a revolving door. It's just an open door. And to get even bigger on this thing, not to downplay the Lakers, they don't have the money the way that you think they do. Like, I get it. They're worth $7 billion.
Yeah.
What's old boy's name that owns the Clippers?
Steve Ballmer.
Is that what it is?
Mhm.
So he's got what, 20 million or 20 billion?
More.
A
yeah.
lot.
Yeah, like
He's got a
he
lot.
can do that.
Yeah.
Like, he can just go pay for anyone for anything.
Yeah, he's building a new stadium from scratch
Yeah.
without any help.
That's not
He's like, let me show you how billionaires do it.
it's not the
Let me
thing.
just show you how a real billionaire does it.
And the Lakers did forever just get the best center available. They did Kareem, Magic Johnson for 2 minutes. Shaq. Yeah, and then
Lamar Odom.
Yeah, well, R.I.P.
Power forward.
Hey, see
Andrew Bynum.
if Lamar's dead. Look that up.
Lamar's alive.
So-
I know that for a fact because I would be in mourning.
I just saw him getting an interesting haircut across my algorithm the other day.
Did I tell you how drunk me and Lamar Odom got in Billings, Montana one night? I've ever
In
talked to you
Billings,
about
Montana?
Oh,
No.
my God.
Nice.
So his best high school buddy that he used to run with is living in Billings, Montana. And me and this guy, I'm not going to say any names, we're working at a Nike warehouse. It's like I was like traveling the country doing whatever weird stuff. So anyways, this Nike warehouse, we would print event T-shirts. So it'd be like the Final Four teams are announced. They print those T-shirts.
Yeah.
So that was this job. So we would make like national championship game T-shirts or whatever, these one-off run things. So anyway, so Lamar Odom's best buddy like works with me at this warehouse. So he's like, "Hey, my buddy Lamar is coming to town. Like we're gonna get super weird." And I'm like, "Yeah, I believe it. Like I've heard the stories." So anyways, we stay up all night printing these T-shirts for I think a Final Four, like something stupid. No, because that's during the basketball season. So it must have been All-Star game. I think it was All-Star game or something. So we print these T-shirts. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so we go out that night, and Lamar Odom cannot be stopped. Lamar Odom has a combination of every downer you can drink and every upper you can take,
Okay.
and it is just
So he's just flatlines the whole time.
oh my gosh, like. And there's only 2 jokes all night long, and both of them are not appropriate for radio.
Mhm.
And as he would retell them all night, I go, I think I might be funnier. Like I'm not better hooping, and the 3 of us are the 3 tallest guys in Billings, Montana. So as we're hanging out, I'm getting distracted from the story, but long story short, when it's time to leave, they don't ask 2 of us to leave; they only ask Lamar.
Oh.
So we had okay, we are in a this is
God, your Montana is showing.
yeah, this is not the Hard Rock we parked at.
Was this before, during, or after Khloe Kardashian?
During.
Nice.
So,
Ooh, even
So
during?
peak, you got peak Lamar.
yeah, it was wild. It was a super wild time. Not part of the story. The whole part of the story is the Lakers don't have it the way they used to have it, and that sucks for the organization. And it is fortunate that the Celtics are playing basketball tonight because they are going to once again upstage the Lakers by being a part of a really nice dedication to Jerry over the. Well, I get the games in Dallas, but over the NBA outlets and
Right.
and the Lakers will take one on the chin again.
I personally could say there could be a debate that the luxury days for the Lakers just ended in the bubble season, or I could say in 2010. For sure, 2010. Up until 2010, you could bank on the Lakers being a championship team, or at least it was expected. Like the fans didn't just, not the way the Cowboys fans, we expect our team to go win championships, but it was like you planned on the Lakers being at least a deep playoff run.
Well, historically in basketball, there used to be 3 teams that can afford players' second contract. That was the Lakers, the Knicks, and the Celtics.
Mhm.
And now the playing field's even. Everyone has the money to attract a superstar and buy a superstar. It just depends on where they want
Well,
to
and
go.
two of those teams still do it really well, right? So
Yeah.
the Celtics still do it right. The Knicks still do it right.
Well,
Like what is
kinda.
what? Well, let's
yeah,
talk,
what do the Knicks do better than the Lakers?
look. Well, right here, the prime example, one we just talked about with Jerry West, courtside.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Knicks still give those tickets to those individuals invest in games. You take away
Okay.
2 seats from Jerry West to sit courtside, a guy who helped build your franchise, the logo of the league. You're gonna give it to what, an influencer who sits on their phone the entire time?
Yeah.
Like you don't get it, LA. Like you
Right.
don't understand what it is to be a basketball presence. You know,
help me out with the name. Who was it who got escorted out of? Was it the Knicks?
It was
the Knicks?
Oakley.
It was
Okay.
Oakley was, and
I
Spike
haven't
Lee
seen the
had a
Lakers.
problem too.
Yeah.
The Lakers haven't done anybody like that though, have they?
so that's different. That has to do with what's the Knicks owner's name?
James Dolan.
So James
Yeah.
Dolan. So Charles Oakley was like, James, your band sucks.
Yeah.
And
That's all he cares about.
Yeah.
Is his band in the Sphere.
yeah, what James Dolan and the Night Riders? or
Yeah,
something awful.
something awful. So,
He was correct, by the
oh,
way.
Charles Oakley,
Yeah.
very correct. So, but also Charles, it's not like Charles Oakley got into it with the brass. He got into it with a security guard
Yeah.
who just thought Charles Oakley was like an
So
idiot.
he's-
Yeah.
Like,
Did he get banned afterwards?
He's back. He's been
Yeah,
back.
he's
Yeah.
back. It was like 2 years, and they let him back.
but again, he shouldn't have said James Dolan and the Trump supporters suck
Sure.
or whatever. James Dolan's a weird.
They
cat.
do.
The weirdest owner in all of basketball.
He books himself. He books his band before Knicks games.
Yeah.
like they play like this is real.
Yeah, and then he
They play.
probably leaves and doesn't watch the game.
Why would you? I mean, what?
Well,
That's-
now we're good.
well, who's we? And yeah, but that's it with the Lakers, right? They don't. I don't know. They don't get it. And guys guys will sign max contracts to live in Minnesota for 6 months out of the year, where it sucks.
Yeah.
The worst part of the year. The worst part of the year in Wisconsin is Milwaukee during the winter, and then they'll take 6 months and live anywhere else in one of their mansions across the country. And LA don't got it. Like
Well,
they used
nowadays, guys consider it state income tax more than anything when it comes to signing a
to.
contract.
Well, I mean, let's be,
Your accountant knows how to fix
Yeah.
that.
and your money comes out anyway.
That's a moot point these days because a state that doesn't have income tax is going to have higher property taxes, higher
oh yeah,
higher
balances
purchase tax.
out.
Yeah,
property
also
taxes.
it all balances out.
And also being realistic, if you look at the money these players are making, they're making so much more money nowadays. They probably are thinking like, yeah, I may have to live in Minnesota or Cleveland, but in all reality, I can fly wherever I want. Like if I want to go somewhere where
Yeah.
it's warm, I'll be able to get anywhere I want to go
Well, they're-
just with the money I'm making.
And they're all doing what WWE guys did, which is they go live in Puerto Rico. Like we're in Puerto Rico, you don't pay literally anything.
Yeah.
It's just you're now Puerto Rican. You buy your way in.
Yeah, why does every millionaire have a Delaware address? This is wild.
I lost my Delaware LLC a couple years ago. And whenever I tried to start the Duke City Championship Wrestling one, I looked into it, and they were like, "We don't really do that anymore." It's like, "Oh, I'll just be an LLC here in New Mexico."
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the logo. A kind of a wild day in the world of the NBA is, we kind of needed something in sports, which is a sad thing to say. It's just NBA finals suck. The NHL finals suck. What is it? Two rip?
Oh yeah, 2-0 Panthers.
Yeah. Scotty Scheffler is ruining golf right now. There's no reason
Yeah,
to watch the U.S. Open. What's he won 5 times? Play second
5 out of the
times?
last 8.
Yeah. And he was second like 2 of the other ones. And then the dude is like, hey, here's me going out on a limb. Scotty Scheffler this weekend. Like what? Like,
Smart money.
Like
Yeah.
the highlight of Scotty Scheffler's like run is him being arrested.
Yes.
I mean, not his congregation. Like it's a low light. I mean, it's a stain on their parish.
Yeah, and his son.
Sports is so bad right now that the internet is like, you know what you boys should talk about? Caitlin Clark not being on the Olympic team and Aaron Rodgers skipping camp. And you go, no one cares that Aaron Rodgers is skipping camp.
I do very much.
I do as
Yeah,
well.
very much.
For-
Yeah, for sure.
Are you guys
Yeah.
serious?
Where
just
is
like-
he?
I just like seeing the
Where
Jets in
is
turmoil.
he?
These two losers explain to me why I should care about a loser and Aaron Rodgers whenever we get back. We're live from the Horn YMCA. Van's giving out membership today, man.
Free month, waiving the membership fee.
Yeah.
And you get a free training session
Dude,
right out of
Are you
my
the trainer?
pocket. I could be.
I would train with you.
Yeah, look at that. About ripping out of this shirt,
I
baby.
know.
I've trained with Van a lot of years. If you really enjoy the elliptical, he's your guy.
I did 30 minutes today.
2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610, live from the Horn YMCA, the sports animal.
This report brought to you.
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to 2 Men Online from the Horn YMCA. The official sponsored golfer of 2 Men On is Levi Brockhoff, and he's with us. Levi, welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you for having me on.
All right, so you are a professional golfer.
Yes, sir.
You have been paid to play golf.
Somewhat more. I had out of my own expenses here and there, but I've
Okay,
had
we gave you money.
some kind gentlemen.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's your greatest sponsor of all time?
All
And
time.
why is it us?
2 Men
Yeah.
On.
Let's go.
2 Men On.
So you are joining us on the program. We need to really get our money right for this golf tournament this weekend, the U.S. Open. It's at Pinehurst, boys.
Ooh.
Pinehurst.
Oh.
Number 2.
I heard the greens
Number
are rolling
2.
fast too.
They're lightning, man.
Yeah.
They're lightning.
What does that mean?
You guys would not be able to stay on top of them. For an amateur golfer, no chance.
Yeah.
You're shooting 130.
Yeah, you're going to be
average
blading those
for me.
chips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great
So-
day for Fred.
So make it 150 and we'll call it good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm looking at the numbers here. So it says if you bet on Scotty Scheffler, you can't win money. If you bet on anyone else, you can. So who else should I bet on?
Xander's a good bet. He's been playing phenomenally this year.
Yeah.
Another one, a
Okay.
good one, is Colin Morikawa. He's been right there nipping at the heels, been right
Yep.
there with Scotty Scheffler if you've seen some of the last few tournaments. So
Scotty's been owning Colin.
he has.
Yeah.
And you have to think it's kind of a mental thing at this point. He's got his number. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Who-
See, I'm taking Will Zalatoris.
hey,
Ooh.
so I love that pick.
Yeah.
I love that pick. By
Man
the way.
on the boat.
80-1 right now. Come on.
It's a great pick. And you're going back to North Carolina, right? That's where he played his college golf, was at
Yep.
Wake Forest.
Mhm.
And,
Oh.
and a little something to play for, right? Was Grayson Murray, who passed away, PGA golfer at 30 years
Oh,
old a
sorry to
couple
hear
weeks
that.
ago. So they were teammates together at Wake Forest. So maybe it's a little extra incentive,
Yeah,
that Brett Favre moment.
You always got to bet on a little bit of juice.
Sure.
I feel
For
that.
sure.
So
I
I
open up the leaderboard a lot when I'm watching golf, and I find it really hard to find the Zalatoris.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
he's coming back from a pretty chronic back problem, man. But
Yeah.
I got some. I placed a bet this morning, boys. Now this one I couldn't find this bet at a casino anywhere, so I placed it with a guy now. Some would call him a bookie.
Okay.
Yeah, so I put a point down on John Rahm this morning. So I think I'm going to do well.
He does not look good in shorts.
Did you get insurance? Did you get insurance on your bet?
I have. I did. I got a lot of. I did. It's the best bet I ever made. So he gave me just some really. I mean, I got some odds. I got some good odds on John Rahm this morning.
he's a low key, just since the live switch. He's a good
Yeah,
pick.
yeah.
You know?
He'll have the least strokes for
That's
sure.
100% true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll do.
Zero. He'll have zero. strokes.
Oh,
zero
John
strokes.
Rahm's out of the mix.
Yeah.
The foot.
I mean,
Ugh.
Tiger won an Open on one leg. John Rahm can win on 1 foot. Like, why do you bow out, a little coward?
I think Tiger's chance is over now, right? Wait, lightning fast flat greens. He could be able to play.
He could. He can play. You just have to play golf, man. I mean, it's going to test your skill all the way around. So length, he's got plenty of length, even with after his accident and everything. But it's the touch around the greens that all these guys are talking about. The greens are the kicker at the end of the day. So
How about my boy Ludwig Ardvog?
Ludwig Albert, yeah, man, he's phenomenal. He's the next superstar, in the making.
That's who I got Xander right last time. I'm really leaning Ludwig this time.
He's a good bet, man.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong there. He'll probably be in contention as well.
Bryson though.
Bryson could be. He's also been playing well in the majors. He's been right there. So
He'll lead on Saturday, and then he's not used to playing 72, so he'll
That could
blow
kick
it on.
in.
He'll blow it on Sunday.
that could kick
It
in,
just
man.
depends on his putting. That's really
Yeah.
all it comes down to with him.
Yeah, with the very rigid style. We'll
Yeah,
see.
with
you
those
know.
3D
But it
printed
works.
clubs.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What are they printed out of?
Steel alloy,
You don't know.
Great guess.
aluminum.
The shortest odds for any golfer to win the U.S. Open since Woods in 2007. That's
Boink.
crazy.
Believe that.
Scotty Scheffler's so dang good. He's
doing-
not just the whelming favorite; he's the overwhelming
Oh, yeah.
favorite.
Yeah. I mean, you have to look at the entirety of we're like halfway through the year. I mean, the majors were getting towards the end, but what has he won? He won the Arnold Palmer. He won
Nice.
the Players. He
Nice.
won the Masters. He
Nice.
just won Jacks.
Nice. Does he ever finish second?
Very, very seldomly. Only when he has babies.
Yeah.
He's got 2 second place finishes this year. He's made all the money.
How much money? Over $20 million in earnings. And we're halfway through the PGA season, if you will.
Okay, that's
look.
half of one live round. So
Yeah.
True. True.
Yeah, I mean, if you're making $20 million, you haven't even used up your live travel expenses yet.
They're working on that PIF money, though. that oil money. So
Yeah, it's the recipe for success in sports now. Trust the Saudis.
$13.4 billion from oil and gas went to the state of New Mexico this last year. It was reported today. I don't know if you guys read this.
I did not see
That's
that.
so much money.
It's a lot of Where to money. Go?
So much
yeah,
money. We're a little dependent.
Mhm.
Watch out on who your decision makers are.
So, somebody's going to be in the black for the first time.
what do we do with all this money?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So Scheffler, you're saying is a good move. Morikawa, you're saying is a good move. DeChambeau, you're saying is a good move.
Solid.
Koepka?
Hey man, he's the major master, man.
Yeah.
That's what he does. So we'll see. He's got 2 of them under his belt, and he just seems to show up for those. So, but same thing. Is it going to be the live effect of just like the
You
least
fall
amount
off on Sunday.
golf, and
Yeah.
let's see. I mean, personally, if it was me, I don't think I'd putting too much stock into it for Brooksy. And I like Koepka. So
I love Koepka, but he's just kind of disappeared since he got a paycheck.
What about Fleetwood? How do you guys feel about that?
I'm maxed
maybe
about it.
I want him to break through, man. Like
Yeah.
he's got a load of talent. So I think it's only a matter of time before he gets one. Whether it's the U.S. Open, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to wait for the British, or something. We'll see.
Xander Schauffele has been 2.82 strokes better per round in the U.S. Open over his last 20 rounds played. That's crazy. So why won't he just win this year?
He
If
could,
he's 3 strokes better than he was last year, oh my gosh.
because it's golf.
It just matters how
It's
you
golf.
swing the club that day.
There's too much information on this.
There's a lot. There's a lot. We'd have to consult Noda.
You could talk yourself into
call in
anything.
Noda.
Golf is creeping up on baseball sabermetrics with
Mhm.
every single possible number ever.
Yeah, because betting is cool now.
That's 100% true too.
Yeah.
Like who's playing with Scheffler? Did they announce that yet?
Webb Simpson, and I don't know who else.
He should put on one of those green police jackets.
bad
That'll do it.
boys, bad boys.
I'm just excited to see what Justin Day wears.
Then blue
Jason
line
Day?
shirt.
Yeah, Jason
Oh
Day.
my
there
gosh,
we go.
the same thing.
Yeah.
We knew who you were talking
Yeah.
about. But God, I don't know about the clothing style for that guy, man. It's like the bag woman out there. It's just like
Ah.
flying around. You're like, how do you play comfortably if it's windy? You just,
I gotta figure out who this
I mean,
is.
it'd be easier to gauge the wind if you got like a little,
I
little
guess so.
flapping.
Yeah, he doesn't have to throw any grass in the
flap-
area.
yeah,
Just
you
like
just-
Yeah, he's
Like your
dressing like
shirt.
Russell Westbrook out there, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I love it. I'm all for it. Make golf fashionable again.
Is he
Oh,
gonna
for
wear
sure.
the terrible
I-
shirts?
Yeah,
Okay.
and
With
a
a-
really huge pants
with
now.
like
from-
some
I don't
brand
even
that
know who the
starts with
sponsor
an
is
M.
exactly, but
MC
hey,
Hammer.
do you? Yeah,
Yeah.
MC.
Yeah.
I feel like that's back in fashion, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
I accidentally watched the 1996 music video for the song Macarena the other day.
Why
And-
did you use the word accidentally?
Hey, I watched it intentionally. I'm not gonna lie. I remember the dance still, dude.
Once a week.
Once a week.
And I'm watching it with the 9-year-old in my life.
It's
'cause
Macarena Monday. Let's go, guys.
Along with my Andrew Huberman to wake up to.
they're wearing those same clothes again. That's all I'm trying to say.
They-
Like that
they-
terrible.
they totally
90s
are.
Yeah, it's
They totally
back.
are.
It's here. We
Yeah,
couldn't
baggy
escape it.
clothes
So are the
are in.
80s, some 80s trends and everything. So
Yeah, they're not just cosplaying the 03 draft. They really dress like
Yeah,
that.
this is
2003 NBA draft is coming right back at you, boys. 20 years.
Does Roy McIlroy still golf?
occasionally,
Yeah.
he's still pretty good at it.
Yeah, I would bet on him to be a top 10.
But not
Yeah.
to win. Never
Yeah,
to win.
yeah, never to win.
To win,
Never to win a
Same
major.
guy, another
Never
It's
winning a
because he
major.
deadlifts too much.
maybe
Yeah, ever
right.
since he got strong.
I think I have my finish here.
he got Van Strong.
Win, place, show. I got it. Scheffler to win. McIlroy to place.
Uh-huh.
Fleetwood to
Tiger
show.
Wood to show up.
Tiger, make a cut.
Yeah, make the cut.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Can you bet make a cut?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
You can
odds
bet
are
on how many
great.
strokes they're going to have, how many birdies they're going to have.
Mhm.
You can bet on how many putts they'll have.
All right.
So an amateur ghost parlay to make the cut is killer every year. You just pick 3 random humans, like knowing nothing about their golf prowess,
Mhm.
just like one of the amateurs to make the cut for the first time. I mean, to make the tournament for the first time. Just like, I want that guy, that guy, that guy. Parlay a 3-point. It pays off crazy.
Do they still do head-to-head ones? Can I pick a guy over a guy?
Mhm.
Because I love that
You
stuff.
can do Tiger versus Mickelson.
Can I do Schauffele over McIlroy? Because I would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'cause
Shoffley over
yeah.
just about anybody
Yeah.
right now.
I mean, like I said, right there with Scheffler, right?
Yeah.
It's like synonymous with finishing first, second, or third. So
I'm gonna bet on Neil Shipley to make the cut just because of his interview.
Neil Shipley, dude. Yeah.
Out of the 16 amateurs, that's the guy.
It's going to be a good one. That starts tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
Time
The
flies.
only major that's open to amateurs to qualify
Yeah.
for it. So that's a pretty, it's the only one.
We had Jay Choi on the show the other day.
Jay's the man, dude.
Yeah.
Jay's the man.
We had Jay Choi
Japanese tour right there.
on. And we're like, Jay, like, tell us about playing the Open. He goes, didn't take it seriously. Okay. Thanks, brother. Good insight. Welcome back to the show. So, Levi, anything we missed on the tournament?
Not a whole lot. Just tune in and check it out. Yeah,
Okay.
have fun.
When are you going to
Sounds
put our
like a
polo
deal.
back on, or what's up?
I got it for you, man. It's ready.
I don't want it. I want you to wear it.
Wear
on
I know.
yours.
That's the point.
And the next tournament.
Hey, I told Van I'm going to Sandia High School at 6. Maybe I'll throw that on and give you guys a little, a
That's
little
the wrong
screenshot
sport.
for you.
You're playing
Still,
baseball.
we were just talking about baseball, though.
Uh-huh.
And some of these guys used to play.
Yeah,
They're multi-sport athletes.
baseball and golf go hand in hand.
You're going to play baseball in a polo?
Yeah, why not?
Weird. That's why.
It's okay. It'll be weird.
He'll
It's
look
like
at
the
it.
Adam
yeah.
Sandler thing.
What if
Let's
you
just
put-
throw on a polo and some huge baggy shorts and some sneakers, and we're good.
That's
You're
all
not
you
wrong.
What are you wearing right now?
And
Pretty
it's
much
the Adam Sandler cosplay.
Yeah.
With a Bills hat.
Whenever we get back from the break, the boys continue from the Horn YMCA. It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. Isaiah, I got to take off after the break. Go ahead and give the show to Van. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by
M610 Esports Animal. The boys are at the YMCA Horn Branch. You get here while we're on air. A month on me. You heard me right.
Help us make Van go from 1,000 air to 100 air.
This is coming out of my pocket. This isn't some sweet deal. This is out of the kindness of my heart. Come take my money. I will give it to you if you will come to the YMCA and be healthy and be part of this amazing community. I'll give you a free month, waive your membership fees, and we'll set you up with one session with a personal trainer.
Yeah, Van would rather give his money to the community
Yes.
to get strong, because that's what the summer's about, getting strong,
Yeah, absolutely.
than give his money to Prize Picks. He would.
If my community is healthier, my insurance rates go down, I think.
Is that how it works?
I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Okay, well then
If it's not, it should, and you heard me say that out loud.
Well, then we will be running the street saying join the gym to everybody, because let's get the insurance rates down.
The voice you're hearing right now, if you don't know already, friend of the show, young Jake Cassio. He's been on somewhat of a hiatus.
Yeah, but we're back though.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Like $1 million now. Yeah.
You're looking svelte.
Yeah, feeling strong.
You're
Back
getting
on the
your-
program,
you're
as I like
getting
to call it.
You're getting your swole on at the YMCA too,
Of
man.
course I am. Yeah,
Woo.
we got to get a training session in together.
Whenever you want.
Yeah. I'll
Good
holler
man.
at you.
One day we might look and act and be shaped like Zay Johnson back in the
I
city.
know. I wish. I would pay $1 million just to have like your.
You do not have $1 million.
Well, I could.
I think you will. One day I think you will. If someone's going to be a millionaire, it's a guy with a mustache that looks like that.
Yeah, you know,
For
it's,
sure.
one way or another, I will make some money.
Joining us on the program, you know him, you love him, Mr. Everything here at the YMCA, Jacques Tony. Welcome, my dude.
What's going on, gentlemen?
How are you?
Trying to live my best life.
Nice.
So, what's going on with your boy, man? Why does Aaron Rodgers want to retire?
Not yet.
He's not coming to OTAs.
He's not coming to OT. I could have told you that 3 weeks ago.
And Hassan Reddick, where is he?
He said he's too old and too
Okay,
good for that.
no one knows who Hassan Reddick is. Let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. So is he on like another excursion? Is this like darkness? Is this ayahuasca?
Maybe he's doing
Is this just like
a light
mushroom
excursion.
camping?
Nah, he's there. He's just not doing it.
Physically there.
Yeah, he's physically
He ain't
there.
there.
He's just not doing it. You know what I mean?
That is not true. He is not anywhere
I just
close.
text him. What are you talking about?
Text him.
Yeah, that's my boy. You
Okay.
said your boy. Like, come on, man. I'll introduce you to them sometime.
I don't know if I want to meet him.
Okay, first off, I would love to meet him.
Aaron Rodgers is like one of the few NFL players that I would die to meet because he seems so cool, man.
Okay. How did your COVID vaccine do? You feeling good?
Yeah, it's doing wonderful.
Okay. Your friend Aaron Rodgers would be very upset with you when he heard that you made the right decision to
Hey.
help the world.
Thank God I'm immunized.
I mean,
Against what?
COVID. I'm
Oh,
immunized.
okay.
I've had it 3 times.
Okay, that's not how it works, Jake.
Third
You're going to
time's the
get
charm.
I have a head cold right now,
well, you see,
and I'm
I
very
believe
immunized
my
against it
immune system is just so great.
from being here at the YMCA all the time and exercising.
And growing up in a locker room, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never even smelled. My whole house had COVID at one point, and I was just chilling in the living room watching Aaron Rodgers.
For what, 3 snaps?
Yeah. Well, it was preseason.
Oh,
So
okay.
I got a full game out of him.
You got 3 quarters.
Yeah, it should come as no surprise to anyone that now that there's not cameras at the Jets practice facility, Aaron Rodgers isn't there. If HBO's not there, why is he going to show up to practice? Because last year he showed up and looking like the best teammate ever when the cameras were rolling. Now that there's no cameras there, he's not even showing up. This is pure Aaron Rodgers.
No, it's not. He's still the best teammate ever. Everyone says that about him in the locker room.
No one
Who has
says
ever
that.
said that about Aaron
Garrett
Rodgers?
Wilson.
Everyone says that.
Garrett Wilson literally said the opposite to CJ Stroud.
I think his receivers are like terrified to drop the ball because the camera goes straight zoom in on Aaron Rodgers and he just catch the ball.
Yeah, I just want to say no one ever said Michael Jordan was the greatest, person ever, but they said
This
he
is
was
true.
the greatest teammate ever. Just want to put
Well,
that
I don't know about
He
teammate.
punched Steve Kerr. That's not the best teammate ever.
He should have passed the ball a little bit more.
he
We was running the triangle, and he didn't. He was just shooting and
hey,
missing.
at the end of it, he let Steve Kerr take the shot.
And they made it up too, so it's all right.
Aaron Rodgers did not get the shot.
Yeah, because he was on the floor.
No, because he was immunized.
He was on the floor hoping.
If this is going to be that big of a deal, like Aaron Rodgers, I mean, what is it, 20 years?
Yeah,
21?
20.
Is this 21 or is this 20?
I'm calling it 20 because last year was
last year-
preseason.
Hey,
was
it
it
was a
when
season.
So in season
He got
20,
paid
in
last year. He didn't
year
play last
21,
year.
like, he doesn't need to practice. He doesn't need to do any of this stuff that he has going on. Like, not a
This is not Iverson. He needs to practice. Just not OTA.
well, he practiced last year.
Yeah.
He practiced once with his new team, and that's enough for anybody.
Yeah.
I saw him run like a little out of the pocket play on Instagram the other day, and then his Achilles was bugging him, even though it was the wrong Achilles.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was his right. It was his
Nah,
right.
you're not serious. I'm just on the mic, man. That's what it is.
No, this was a real video.
What's he? It must be something that he's eating
Hey,
because it
man.
can't be his extracurricular activities.
Yeah, sitting on your butt ain't gonna do that. But I've tore my Achilles twice, so
And you're an athlete still.
I'm still an athlete. I like to call myself.
I'm calling it for you.
Okay, yeah, I'll beat you in a race, though. You know.
I know you would.
Stay
Okay, I'm into this. Where's the stopwatch?
Yeah, 40-yard
We
dash.
could do this on the commercial break.
I'll beat him in a race in my flip flops, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are your flip flops here?
I can go get them for you. I'll beat him in the race barefoot if you need to.
Okay. I love all this.
Cheat code barefoot makes you faster.
Can we?
Yeah, I think so too. I agree with that.
Can we stack this commercial break a little longer? I want to watch Jason Jacques.
Hey, for a big guy, I love surprising people, man. I'm an athlete, man. I get moving. Yeah, I get moving. We don't do long distance here, but 40 yards.
That's all you need.
Yeah, but it has to be 40-yard dash downhill.
No, uphill, downhill. I don't care. Like, I'm an athlete. I'm ready to go. They say stay ready, right?
When we get back, more Jake, more Jacques, more Van, and a special guest. You're listening to 2 Men On 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored
Clear.
by Macy's. Find the perfect Father's Day gift with Macy's Gift Finder. In just a couple clicks, you'll get personalized gift ideas for every dad at every budget. Visit Macy's.com/gift finder and give love today at Macy's.
For traffic right now, we are seeing a little bit more of a slowdown westbound on I-40. That's going to start right around the interchange. It's going to last until Coors. Southbound I-25 between Osuna and Comanche. We've got a little congestion there. Traffic also moving a bit slow right now northbound on I-25. That's going to start around Gibson. It'll last until Central. Headed west on Paseo right now between I-25 and the river. Traffic moving slow there. Also starting to see a little bit of a slowdown now westbound on Montano as you approach Coors.
We're all moving a little faster now.
Trust the team that's going to keep up with you on KOAT Action 7 News.
We're proud to bring you coverage you can count on from across New Mexico. Like a weather forecast that's certified most accurate and proven every day.
Start your day with more in the morning.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World-class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Zach Gelb with the Sports Minute. Jets coach Robert Saleh said Aaron Rodgers won't be attending Jets mandatory minicamp because he's at an event important to him. Clearly, when Saleh said it that way, it implies he isn't thrilled about his QB's absence. Let's also remember, Saleh still wouldn't be coaching the Jets if it wasn't for Aaron. Regardless if you think Rodgers should be there or not, all this means nothing as long as the Jets' offensive line and Aaron can stay healthy for this upcoming season. I'm Zach Gelb.
Telling it like it is. I do not believe this is a difficult finals to explain. Number one, why I picked the Celtics in 6. They've got a much deeper roster, especially offensively. They just got more guys that can score 22 points. Secondly, Kyrie is projecting that it doesn't bother him. Clearly it does.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at 1 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Let's see.
Oh, no,
Something
I
different
got
for
fooled.
dinner.
Yep, you got a couple minutes.
Same old, same old.
Wait, we're right here. Ma'am, our restaurant's just a few blocks from you. Why is she not seeing us?
Back to the usual, I guess.
Ma'am, can you not see us?
Nope, they can't see you because you're buried deep in the list of local restaurants. You are invisible online. Introducing Cumulus Boost. Get a boost, get found, get on the map. Learn more at cumulusboost.com.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-285-3636. That's 800-285-3636.
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
When you're hurt in a car, truck, or motorcycle wreck, Learn will take you from wreck to check, from crash to cash, from accident to whatever rhymes with accident. And we'll help you with all the details in between. We'll help you get to the right doctors, even if you don't have health insurance. We'll help you get your car fixed. We'll help you get your doctor bills paid. And then we'll fight with the insurance companies to get you every dollar you deserve. Hurt in a wreck? Call Lerner and Rowe.
Can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Carlos Obri Espinosa is the managing attorney, 2711 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast Albuquerque. Some work may be performed by or referred to other attorneys.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
And you have like a
With T-Mobile, you save every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, we'll pay off your locked AT&T phone up to $650 and you get a new 5G phone for free.
Pay off via virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Free phone up to $830 via 25 credit. Phone free planning credit plus tax and $35 connection charge. Contact specifications for AT&T bill credits or stop and required finance agreement balances to see T-Mobile.com.
Summer's just getting started, so fill your cooler with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hot Iced Tea. It tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brew. 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea, beach, the lake, or wherever you're hanging out, day drinking with your friends. Look for great again. Twisted Tea Hot Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Yes, sir.
Let's not do an actual out right here. Let's take it a couple extra minutes. So wait for me this time.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Roll.
Dude, don't make me block you. Don't be the first.
On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Mike's hot.
Welcome back, Duke City. Listen to 2 Men On 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal. Here at the YMCA. Come down to the YMCA. Out of the kindness of the heart and the lint left in my wallet, will give you a free month. We're going to waive the membership fee and give you a training session with young Jake Cassio himself.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He is not licensed. He is not insured. Jake Cassio is trying to give you training lessons. Run.
Yeah, I'm just a liability.
I'm licensed and insured. I'll take them up on that.
Yeah, there we go.
Get your free month, and I'll train you myself or Miss Shirley, and then she'll put you through the functional training class too. So
Going up, oh young Jakey boy, we got group exercise director and exercise physiologist Andy Talmadge with us.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back to the program.
Thanks.
So, I got an important question. If you're Russell Wilson and the Steelers and you're having some shoulder problems, like you can't complete passes and the only ones you complete are to the other team and they run them back for touchdowns, if you're having shoulder problems, what would you recommend?
So first of all, we're going to assume that Russell's blaming shoulder problems on that lack of skill.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Well, he did have a quote the other day where he said he was spiritually, mentally, and emotionally ready to play, but he did not say physically.
Okay. Well, let's get that shoulder back in shape, Andy. What would you recommend to Russell Wilson for him not to suck anymore?
Well, we got to go with yoga, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All of the elite athletes that are at the top of their game are doing yoga right now. And for a while, they were doing ballet, also a valuable mobility,
Remember
flexibility
Barry
school.
Sanders used to do ballet.
Yeah. But now yoga is, where you want to go, and it's the missing link in being a good athlete, and not even if you're not an athlete, it's the missing link in aging gracefully.
Oh, I love that.
So
like me, I'm 42, and when I turned 40, like my body was on like a 1-year delay. When I turned 40, it's like, oh, the wheels are about to fall off, and I felt fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, for whatever reason, when I hit 41, all the aches and pains and stuff started hitting me.
Right.
But I find that stretching is like a cheat code.
Right.
And yoga, that's like at the core of the practice is stretching.
Yeah.
Correct. And it's there are so many different types of yoga, and it's just like with endurance sports. I deal with people that are afraid to do triathlon because they think it's the Ironman. But with yoga, there's so many different types of yoga that you can practice, especially here at the Y. We have some amazing yoga instructors and different types of practice, all the way from restorative yoga. It's a perfect thing to do on a Friday evening, just to kind of wind your week down.
Sure.
And so you don't have to, and we have more intense yoga. We have core flow and some vinyasa flows that are pretty intense classes if you want to work hard. So you have to find out, which is the right one for you. I'm really excited about this Shanti Shoulders specialty class we have coming up.
That's the one Russell Wilson needs to take.
Yeah, that's what I need too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, this one's focused on posture, right? Because what percentage of the American population is sitting at a desk or at a computer or driving in the car or sitting in the chair, and their entire posture is
I just started
forward.
fixing my posture.
I know.
We're
all
sitting
three of us
at
went
the
back. It's like,
top.
oh yeah.
And so with that habitual posture, the shoulders get tighter and tighter and tighter. The chest muscles are getting tighter. The back muscles are getting weaker. So yoga is going to help one part of that, and also they help with strengthening too. Yoga helps with strengthening. So the Shanti, this is a special class taught by Andrea Loper, who is licensed as a personal trainer, group exercise instructor, yoga and yoga alliance instructor. She RRYT. She's an amazing individual. And so 90-minute class, specialty class. The cool thing is it's free to YMCA members.
Yeah, baby.
So if you come in and sign up first, then you can do the class for free. It's $25 for non-members. So it makes sense to come and get a membership, right?
Yeah, it's a steal.
Even without my free month that you can get if you come here before 6:15 while we're on air, free month. I'll say it again. The rates still are amazing. Less than $1 a day to be a member of the Y. And then, like you said, all these classes just come with.
Right. And the membership here. I've been associated with a lot of different facilities in this metro area, and the Y is the best value. Absolutely, with the equipment we have, the brand new equipment we have, and the numbers, the people that are here. I can't believe how cheap it is. It is stupidly cheap.
Andy Talmadge, Group Exercise Director and Exercise Physiologist here at the YMCA. If the show, if members of the Y have questions for you about yoga or any of these other specialty classes, how do they get a hold of you?
They can email me, atalmadge@ymcacnm.org.
Yep.
Or they can call. What's the number, Jacques?
505-595-1515, and her extension is 4105.
All right. Or just come down here right now, friends of the show. When we get back, more sports and sports adjacent content. Going to be talking NBA Finals. You're listening to 2 Men On, 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal.
Clear.
Good job, Zay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Traffic right now. We are seeing a little bit more of a slowdown westbound on I-40. That's going to start right around the interchange. It's going to last until Coors. Southbound I-25 between Osuna and Comanche. We've got a little congestion there. Traffic also moving a bit slow right now northbound on I-25. That's going to start around Gibson. It'll last until Central. Headed west on Paseo right now between I-25 and the river. Traffic moving slow there. Also starting to see a little bit of a slowdown now westbound on Montano as you approach Coors.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. not one based on anyone else. So if you drive safely, you could save money. Good to know. Visit allstate.com or call for a quote today.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. Jerry West has passed away this morning. He was 86. I cannot lie, I am stunned. It's hard to imagine basketball without Jerry West. Mr. Clutch, Mr. Outside, the logo. Calling Jerry West an NBA legend does not begin to do him justice. Other guys might have had their time as being face of the league. Jerry West is the logo of the league. Literally, as much love and respect as he has received, he is still underrated. NBA champ, 14-time All-Star, an All-Star every season he played, 5-time All-Defensive Team, scoring champ, led the Lakers to the finals 9 times. You want to know how good he was? He was the MVP of the 1969 finals on the losing team. Nobody's ever done that before or since. Personally, I have a lot of good memories, fond memories of speaking to Jerry over the years on my radio program. I'm going to miss those conversations, and rest in peace, Jerry.
Dear Truckin' Awesome. What do you think of when someone says tough? Honestly, I think of a Toyota truck. Tundra is one mean mother of a truck with a twin-turbo V6 and incredible going power, and the Tacoma claws through terrain with a taller suspension and lots of creature comforts in the cockpit. Both Toyota trucks are decked out with tons of cool features and tech you'll dig. Check them out at Toyota.com, folks.
Visit Albuquerque Santa Fe Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
With T-Mobile, you can save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, we'll pay off your locked AT&T phone up to $650, and you'll get a new 5G phone for free.
Pay off via virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Free phone up to $830 via 24-monthly bill credits with a qualifying planning credit plus tax and $35 connection charge. Contact us before canceling to continue bill credits or they stop and required finance agreement balances due. See T-Mobile.com.
Summer's just getting started, so fill your cooler with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. It tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. And with a 5% kick of alcohol, Twisted Tea is perfect for the beach, the lake, or wherever you're hanging out and day drinking with your friends. Look for the bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati.
KG40BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque, the sports animal.
Coming back. I just look, when people talk about Russell Wilson, tell them check Mahomes' numbers.
Now betting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Thank you. Good job.
And in the on-deck circle, Emery Castillo.
This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Mike's hot.
Yeah.
1 hour in the books, 1 hour and Josh Sushan to go. Welcome back to 2 Men On, 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal. My tum-tum looking a little puffy. My tum-tum, because I had me a milkshake at 66 Diner today.
Ooh. Wait, after your workout this morning?
A little grasshopper. No, before the workout. I worked it off. I just got done.
Oh, okay.
I went straight from the gym to the shower to here.
Okay.
Wow. No milkshake spewage from 30 minutes on the elliptical?
I mean, my convictions are stronger than my tum-tum, I think.
Yeah.
So either way, I got you.
Vices will always win.
So for the elliptical, do you just go forward the whole time or you go backwards? Because I've been doing it. I've been trying the elliptical out where I live has a 24-hour gym. And I'll hop on there and I'll just go forward for like 20 minutes to keep the heart rate at like 175 to 180.
Okay.
And I'm pretty gassed at about 20 minutes. I don't know if I'm gassed, but I just am bored from being in the same spot. But
I keep it on like a medium kind of resistance. I only get my heart rate up to like 150, 160. But 30 minutes is perfect. I'm pouring sweat. I got my metabolism going. Like that's all I'm trying to do is just kind of get a little sweat in.
You never go backwards though, just forward. That's I see
Mostly
some
just forward.
Why would you want to go backwards in life?
Well, you want to do the elliptical
the
backwards, get the hamstrings, the glutes going.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
going forwards gets a little more quads and those shins, but
I do. I probably look like an idiot every once in a while, but I'll have my hands on and I'll be doing like the normal elliptical form. You know what I mean? And then every once in a while, like I'll squat down and like I'll stick my butt out and like I'll flex my knees. Like I'm actually doing it right now. I'm squatting. And so it like just like hits different parts of your hips and your glutes. Yeah, I'm sure I look like an idiot, but it feels fantastic.
CJ, the real secret is to doing the elliptical for a long time. You got to put on like a war documentary and just be enamored in it for 45 minutes. I'm on the Ken Burns Vietnam documentaries right now.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and that's been keeping me going on the treadmill.
you're like running from the gunshots and everything.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There you go. Well, you could come to the Y, and we got these cool treadmills, so you don't get bored like today. And you're like, I'm going to die. You got YouTube, you got Netflix.
Whoa.
You can even play solitaire while you're on the treadmill.
Yeah, that's becoming super popular. Like I've seen people in the gym and like I'll be walking, say like the leg press, for example, and I'll walk behind them and they have like a whole Netflix show. Just actually sitting there watching an actual TV show while they're like
it makes it fly by.
It makes you fly by and you forget about the pain.
Yeah, in Russia they have slots on their treadmills.
Like slot machines?
Yeah.
I thought you said sloths at first. I was like, that'll make you go slower, dude.
Hey, they can get some speed.
Yeah, it's called gravity when they fall out of a tree.
Yeah.
That's the only time they go fast.
Terrible.
I'm waiting for like my next show. I've been watching The Acolyte.
Oh, what'd you think about episode 3?
So I didn't watch episode 3 yet. I'm going to do that one tonight. I'm a day behind.
I haven't watched any of it, but I heard episode 3 was pretty bad for Star Wars fans.
The internet railed on the premiere too. Episodes 1 and 2 dropped at the same time last week.
Yeah,
I thought it was good.
Honestly, I feel like
it ain't a 10. It's not a 10.
It
that's
wasn't
for
a
sure.
10. I will say
It's like
I
a
had to watch it
passable
twice.
6.5 or 7.
Yeah, I had to watch it twice. I definitely woke up to the credits. So we had to run that back, and it was definitely not a 10. It was a little slow, man. It was really slow.
Like they're building towards something, which I appreciate. A little character development, a little storyline. Like I'm into that.
Now, if you need a show,
Those are the unpaid advertisement, by the way. We're just talking television.
Your Honor. That's what
I've heard that, man.
Your Honor? Okay.
Yeah, that's on Netflix.
I've been going through all the sports documentaries. So my last workout, I watched the Deion Sanders.
Yeah, that was a really good
That
one.
one was cool. I didn't even know. Fun fact about Deion: he's probably the only athlete to at least dress for 3 different games in 24 hours.
Which is wild.
Which is wild.
Super
and
wild.
Like 2 different
playoff
states.
games,
Yeah,
too.
Playoff
In a
games.
single day.
Yeah. I'm like, this is so wild. I need to take
Well,
care
his
of my body.
contract was crazy because he was only signed up till July 31st, and then it was all football.
Yeah.
And his extra baseball that he did, he wasn't getting paid for.
Yeah. So that was wild to me. I'm like, wow, Deion's the man. But Bo was the man also.
Well, they just added the Joey Chestnut documentary, the 30 for 30 on Netflix. So you should you should check that out.
Netflix.
All right. Well, that was a natural segue, Jake. You
I say I'm learning.
You crushed our next segment early. I think we'll switch the NBA Finals. And Joey Chestnut just announced an hour ago. Joey Chestnut versus Kobayashi hot dog eating contest gonna be on Netflix after the Nathans ban. Joey Chestnut and Kobayashi head-to-head hot dog eating contest on Netflix.
Is it
to
going to be
rival?
Is it going to be North?
Yes.
Yes. Let's go.
Take this from a Drake fan. That might be probably the best quick turnaround since Kendrick responded.
Yeah.
After Family Matters.
Oh my God, that
just
was so wild.
A quick step on the neck.
The second Nathans was dumb enough to ban Joey Chestnut, you know how crazy his phone was going?
Can I give you a little hot take here? I support the ban.
You support the ban?
Mm-hmm.
The ban is stupid.
Yeah.
How you gonna call yourself a world champion if you can't beat the champion?
Yeah.
Well,
who cares who you're sponsored by?
It's because of the vegan hot dogs.
It's not because of the vegan hot dogs. It's because he's sponsored by somebody else other than Nathan's. It has nothing to do with the veganness of it.
Yeah, he released a little Twitter thread about it all and was like, the deal wasn't even inked yet, and they banned him.
He's the
I
glizzy
said-
god.
It's so unbelievably soft. Like you're eating food. Like chill out.
Yeah, but
You're
a hot dog is a hot dog.
You're actively practicing
A hot dog isn't
aggressive
a hot
gluttony.
dog.
Like it's not that impressive.
I said, Jake, I said that Nathan's should release a vegan line, and I think it would be off the
Yes.
chart.
I think we should just cut all vegan lines. Actually,
I agree.
yeah, just go eat some grass if you want to eat grass.
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of lettuce in the backyard for them. They can come to the Y and probably help us out with our garden, and we can help them get some tomatoes and some lettuce in them also.
See, now the new thing now
It's one of
though
the
is
dumbest things
if you
I've
got a
ever
bunch,
heard.
if you got a
I
bunch
believe
of
you
like
said that out
weeds,
loud.
you bring a bunch of goats in, and they're free lawnmowers.
Yes,
Okay, I
they
literally
are.
did that at my last house.
Really?
Yeah.
did
When I
that-
bought the house, the whole backyard was weeds, and one of my friends had goats.
Yeah,
So I
did
had
that when
goats in my
lived in Missouri,
backyard for
yeah.
6 weeks.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
You know what? Actually,
story, Zach.
there's a guy I was watching Twitter videos, and there's a gentleman in Texas. His whole lawn mowing care is literally the goats. He like-
There's a guy in town that does it.
Oh,
in
he
the
leaves
North
them
Valley.
overnight. Yeah,
That's
leaves them
goats
overnight.
to your
That's
house.
here also. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, you leave them overnight to get a little slumber party. You wake up to no weeds in your backyard. And
Yeah.
they're all good, and humans come the next day, pick them up, take care of all the rest of it. And you get to go.
My question though is, how effective is it? Are they getting the roots out too with it?
No,
Yeah,
they are not.
The
That's the
humans go
problem.
back and they spray it.
Well,
Oh.
okay. As a person who's actually done this in their own yard, let me tell you the problem. It backfires really hard if you don't clean up all their poop, because their poop has fertilized seeds in it,
Seeds in it,
and
yeah.
it comes back stronger the next year.
Well, that's
Yes.
why they do it that
For
way.
sure.
That's
Yeah.
that's a perfect business plan.
If you're going, yeah, exactly. Easy money. All right, Joey Chestnut, Kobayashi, hot dogs. Is Joey Chestnut, I haven't seen it yet, whether it's confirmed, Joey Chestnut pounding veggie dogs against Kobayashi eating beef boys or pork boys?
I feel like the advantage has to be on the vegan side.
How?
It's got to be less filling.
It's a dog. It's not. Well, it's not a dog.
Well, I mean, how do you regulate it? Because it would have to have like the same density, the same weight, the same
Yeah.
consistency,
But
the
it's
same
way less calories.
protein value. That's not necessarily true. Like Impossible sausage are almost identically calorically to the same
What is it
size
even
and
made
weight of
out of?
sausage.
Like bugs?
One company does like plant-based a blend, and one like grows fake meat. It's wild.
Oh, the Bill Gates stuff.
The
Yeah,
Bill Gates
okay.
stuff. That's Beyond, right? Or is that?
It's
I don't,
either
I
Beyond
don't,
or
I don't know the difference.
Okay.
Even as a vegan, like I hardly ever eat that stuff. Like if I wanted meat, I'd eat meat. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah,
You know-
the technology, like 10 or 15 years ago versus to now, it's wild.
Yeah.
Like I actually eat it and enjoy it every once in a while now. 10 years ago, I wouldn't touch the stuff. It was disgusting.
That's the one thing that I don't get
Putrid.
about vegans, though. The ones that go out their way to like get the things that taste like meat. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, why'd you become vegan? If you wanted to eat meat, then just do it in moderation.
Right.
Everything is okay in moderation as long as we're doing it.
But in
the right
Joey
way.
Chestnut's defense, what does meat even taste like?
Oh, well, he doesn't know.
Like,
Yeah.
He
He
ain't
ain't
chewing
chewing.
it.
Those
He's not
glizzies
chewing
are
it.
going
He's the
right
glizzy
down.
God right
he
there.
has
Slide.
he has meals like 364 other days a year.
No,
he's like he doesn't just only scarf down stuff every day.
Well, so he's
I
not
think
banned
he's
from MLE. He's just banned from Nathan's 4th of July hot dog eating
yeah,
contest.
and
So-
now they're going to ruin the whole thing.
and now he's chasing
One
those
stupid
$1,000 checks.
Now we got the Live Tour of eating now.
Yeah.
and they're going to ruin Nathan's.
Next thing you
Just
know,
like
the-
Live Tour is going to ruin the PGA.
Next thing you know,
You
the
deserve
Saudis
it.
buy it up, and it's just going to be beef dogs.
Yeah,
I feel like I saw
shawarma dogs.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw like an interview with him where he actually said that he eats like fast, like he doesn't. It's very hard for him to casually eat slow. Like he takes
Yeah,
very huge bites.
Yeah, you
Like
got to.
he-
That's training.
Yeah, because your
you-
stomach would freak
You know
out.
what though? That man. All jokes aside, though, that man is an athlete. He
Yeah.
trains to he trains his entire body for these events.
And
I mean,
imagine the workouts you got to put in
Yeah,
after
he-
putting down like 20,000 calories.
yeah, he puts in some crazy workouts, and you see how fit he is. Also, he's running, he's jumping. I think if the next Glizzy God wants to come visit me at the Y for the athletic performance camp, I get you started now.
Oh, that is smart. Good
Yeah.
segue. You're good at this, Jacques.
I'm
All
trying,
right.
man.
Okay. What specialty class would you put a competitive eater in, and how would you help them?
well, we could do the athletic performance camp. We could teach them on how to eat some healthy foods also. But
Yeah.
while they're there, they'll
But
get
like
supply
super fast, an aggressive amount of it.
an aggressive amount of it.
Okay.
I'll definitely support that. I'll support any kid doing
A
anything.
whole head of lettuce.
Yeah, whole head of lettuce. But yeah, they could come and get some plyometrics done, some strength and conditioning. We should teach them how to get some weights going, and we get them really that body, that Joey Chestnut body.
Yeah.
in an athletic performance camp next month.
You should attend some of Andy's yoga classes so you could stretch out that stomach so you could fit more food in there.
She has that specialty classes coming up on Sunday the 30th from 1:30 to 3 for the shoulders. So we want to definitely get you in there so those shoulders are going right for those glizzies. You heard?
Yeah.
Very smart. Very, very smart.
Just in time for the 4th, too.
Just in time for the 4th. Oh, don't worry. We're going to have some fun around here for the 4th also.
Yeah, what you got playing?
You know, I got to appreciate my members sometimes. So I'm trying to get them on some hamburgers and hot dogs around here also. So
Is there going to be a glizzy eating contest?
Nah, we ain't going to be no glizzy eating contest.
Okay.
You know, but
It's a different type of insurance.
yeah. But we're going to flip some burgers, do some hot dogs, and really enjoy each other's company in the community that we have here at the Y. So we want to take that on July the 8th after the holiday and let everybody enjoy the time with their family, and they could come to the Y and get some burgers too. And I think Van just volunteered this afternoon to flip some burgers for us.
Oh, the grill master.
I would love to. I'll bring my vegan grill for me and Joey Chestnut.
No, don't worry. We'll have black bean burgers for you. We also have some.
It's 2024. You just call them bean burgers.
Okay, well, the black bean ones are better because the other ones are a little rough.
I think it's funny that it's actually I forgot that you were a vegan, Van, because before the break I was going to ask personally. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go the bison route or the elk route because I'm done with the beef, but I guess now I realize you wouldn't even have an opinion. You're a vegan.
Well, I've had both historically.
Who would you rather want to fight, an elk or a bison?
A bison.
Elk.
Yeah, well, there you go. You take the bison burger then.
Yep.
Nah, take the elk, man.
That's how you make your decisions?
Yeah.
Okay,
like, for my program that I'm on, the Hard 75, my
Okay.
motto is eat like a horse when it comes to like anything that's not like meat or anything. Eat
So,
like a horse
raw
and not
carrots?
not like a pig.
Okay.
Yeah. More oats, less corn.
Okay.
That.
But no, if anybody does have any strong opinions on buffalo versus elk or like any of the other outside,
I absolutely love this. I love this conversation so much.
Yeah, well, buffalo like eating jets.
Yeah. I love eating buffalo, bison, whatever you want to call it. Those are.
Well, they're not the same thing.
I got a special plate actually just for when I'm eating bison. It's white with a blue rim and a little bit of red in that buffalo. So yeah, we like those.
More buffalo and bison talk. 505-246-0610. What's your favorite game? And I'm not talking about Parker Brothers. I'm talking about wild animal to eat. And finally, some NBA talk when we get back. You're listening to 2 Men On, 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Clear. I figured that would get the phones popping.
Yeah.
Just south of Blue Feather, and that is affecting both directions of Unser. Be really careful as you make your way through there. Westbound on I-40 right now, approaching the interchange. You can see some slowdowns. Those slowdowns are going to stick around until Coors. Headed west on Montano right now, Rio Grande to Coors. Traffic moving slow there. Also, still dealing with congestion southbound on I-25 approaching Osuna. That's going to last until Montgomery. Northbound on I-25 between Cesar Chavez and Lomas, dealing with some slowdowns there. Traffic continues to move slow, headed west on Paseo between I-25 and the river. And westbound on Alameda right now, Rio Grande to Coors. We've got slowdowns in that area.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Get ready to step into the ring of excitement with Going Over, the ultimate pro wrestling and pop culture talk show, hosted by the dynamic duo
WWE insider and professional wrestling promoter Fred Slow.
alongside actor and musician Sally Taylor. Going Over is your weekly ticket to the thrilling world of pro wrestling.
No way they're keeping time. No way they're keeping time. You're so right.
Tune in every week to Going Over.
They're looking around, Sally, and they're like, well, damn.
Subscribe now on your favorite podcast platform.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
With T-Mobile, you can save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, we'll pay off your locked AT&T phone up to $650, and you get a new 5G phone for free.
Pay off via virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Free phone up to $830 via 24-month bill credits with qualifying planning credit plus tax and $35 connection charge. Contact us before canceling to continue bill credits or they stop and required finance agreement balances due. See T-Mobile.com.
Summer's just getting started, so fill your cooler with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. It's like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. And with a 5% kick of alcohol, Twisted Tea is perfect for the beach, the lake, or wherever you're hanging out and day drinking with your friends. Look for the bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
After you've been hurt in a car wreck, don't call a 1-800 number to get the help you need. Call Lerner and Rowe. We're a New Mexico law firm with an Albuquerque office filled with New Mexico licensed lawyers and staff. Our trial-ready lawyers know the ins and outs of New Mexico law and have reached some huge settlements here, including a recent $10 million win. If results matter to you, call Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Carlos Urias Espinosa is the managing attorney, 2711 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast Albuquerque. Some work may be performed by or referred to other attorneys.
With Wendy's new $3 English muffin deal, you can get your choice of a sausage or bacon, egg, and cheese English muffin with small seasoned potatoes.
And with all that for just $3, it really is a proper breakfast, wouldn't you say? Huh? With a light and fluffy toasted English muffin and crispy seasoned potatoes. Go on, Catherine, give it a go.
Okay. Jolly good morning.
Ah, close enough. Grab a proper breakfast with Wendy's new $3 English muffin deal for a limited time.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Select a request English muffin deal to obtain discount. Not valid for a la carte or combo orders. Single item at regular price. Prices are higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Hulu is coming in hot this month with new shows, new movies, and all new seasons of your faves. Don't miss FX's Clipped, the story of one NBA team's racial reckoning starring Lawrence Fishburne. Stream a new season of Shoresy, the underdog hockey team that might just knock your teeth out. And catch the high-speed drama Ferrari starring Adam Driver and Penelope Cruz. Kick your streaming into high gear this month with so much new stuff to watch on Hulu.
Don't show up to work without a tape. Everyone will know. And they'll talk about you in the lunchroom over a ham sandwich. It's the opening drive.
Here we go.
Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bach. Weekday mornings from...
I'm going to edit the first hour right now.
Cool.
The
Mike's hot.
Welcome back to the program, Duke City. 2 men on 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal. That's the sports animal, not the sports animal.
The
sports animal.
Like the Ohio State.
What do you think the sportiest animal is?
Like the Y.
Ooh, that could be a good varsity.
Yeah? Let's do the I-9 varsity of sportiest animals.
I love it.
Sportiest animals?
We'll do that at 5:45, right before we join Josh Sushan at Isotopes Park, which I will be at later.
Ooh, you going?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go a couple innings. Going to see my buddy.
Yeah.
My buddy Vic's
Check
over
out
there
the
hanging out.
Chihuahuas.
Yeah, I might be going out there.
Yeah, booing the Chihuahuas.
Yeah, good.
I'm not good with El Paso at all, obviously, if you know the program. El Paso sucks. We should have traded it to Mexico a long time ago. Pennies on the dollar. It's never been worth less than now, but I still say we get rid of it. Also, I hate Chihuahuas in real life, too.
I boo them possum anyways, so even either at the lab or down the street.
They're like the mosquitoes of dogs.
Yes.
Like, we could do without them, and the world would be fantastic without them. They're unnecessary. They're violent.
Very violent.
And when they travel in packs, they go feral immediately.
Yeah.
Chihuahuas are a danger to society.
Yes, they are. You know, I have an 80-pound pit bull who's rightfully scared of Chihuahua.
They should be.
He will dig a hole and put himself in it.
And you know what's sad? The American population is going to be more scared of a pit bull, which are the sweetest little dogs on earth, than a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Any more than 2 Chihuahuas, I'm so scared. I'm running up a tree.
I got to bring my boy Buddha on the show sometime. He'd be the best dog ever.
You're gonna
right here.
Put a dog on a radio show. That's your idea.
Yeah, he talks too. He's got tricks.
He talks.
Yeah, only one told. It's good.
And you've been keeping your talking dog to yourself until just now?
Till just now, yeah.
Well, it might be like a Dr. Doolittle situation. No one else can hear it.
Okay.
You know, that never even crossed my mind, man.
Yeah, I watched it the other day. That's why.
Jacques forgets to take his meds. His dog starts talking to him, guys.
Nah, sometimes it's only when I'm hanging out with Aaron.
Luca's talking to me, and he's telling me that he's going to be the MVP of this series, whether the Mavs win or not. And Vegas seems to agree with me that the Mavericks will bounce back tonight. 2.5-point favorites at home in Dallas. I got Dallas coming back and win. Kyrie's going to play at home when people are yelling racist obscenities at him and talking about the flat Earth.
Well,
he's not that distracted
He doesn't have
anymore.
that for the next 2 games. So
Yeah, so he's in his safe space for 2 more games. So I got the Mavs winning this one tonight at home. Kyrie will get his head right. No Kristaps Porzingis. Dallas is going to win this one. Ask me tomorrow if they're going to even it up.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna.
I
think it's gonna happen. Well, Kristaps was really the only answer for the Celtics in those first 2 games.
Okay.
But the Mavericks, they got P.J. Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. That's like a Kristaps Porzingis and a half.
Hard disagree. Healthy Kristaps is better than, except for the Big Five, Celtics Big Three and Dallas's Big Two. I got Kristaps over everyone else on the team. But Dallas has been playing better all playoffs at home. Yeah. And they've been playing better than I expected this whole playoffs. And Luka is that dude. I mean, he's been the best player on the court in 2 losses.
Well,
he's going to be the best player on the court in a win tonight at home.
If it depends if he's iced up like Ben Roethlisberger before the game.
Are you talking about methamphetamines or actual ice. Or like actual,
as far as I know,
platinum chains? Like which kind of ice?
I'm talking actual ice.
Okay.
Because as far as I know, Big Ben never messed with the amphetamines in his career.
Well, dude likes to party. I wouldn't put it past him.
He likes to party.
Maybe Miami, Ohio, he did.
Yeah,
that wouldn't surprise me.
Well, I mean, what about his motorcycle riding days? Also, he was definitely partying. Also,
Hell's Angel.
Yeah, he was a Hell's Angel. He was an original chopper CC guy.
And again, as long as the Celtics are shooting like a human amount of percentage of 3-pointers, if they're making 3-pointers at a mid tens Golden State Warriors rate, no one's going to beat them, but I don't think they will on the road, and Luka will continue to do Luka things.
Yeah, well, the Celtics look scary, man. I mean, game 2 was two was their off game. They shot 26% from 3 and still were able to mollywop, although Derek White fouled at the end of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'll just say this, though. If Luka does make the comeback that I think he will do, we'll be having new GOAT talk soon. So, and I would love to be a part of that.
Yeah, I think he's a step or 2 away from new GOAT. He's got a couple years of sustained success to go, but what he's doing right now in the playoffs,
it's amazing.
I mean, it gets thrown around way too much, but it's Jordan-esque what he's doing right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the conversation of Luka, like he's gonna be a face of the league for years to come, but I don't know if he'll ever get a ring.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna at least make it a series, and he's at least gonna make it interesting.
Now, if the former state of Yugoslavia decides to band together again, then maybe he has a chance of winning a ring if he gets Jokic and.
You want just like a whole Eastern Bloc team? Like, okay.
Yeah. I want the Iron Curtain.
You want the Iron Curtain?
Yeah.
In the next Olympics?
Yeah,
That's a lot of revolution to happen before the Olympics.
You know, there's plenty of time.
There's plenty of time, man. It's always time to get ready. You get the young ones started now, too.
Yeah, at Athletic Performance Camp.
Athletic Performance Camp. Yeah. Hey, and then they would be ready for fall sports.
Yeah. What day does that start?
Registration will be opening July the 1st. We got basketball.
Ooh, I like that
starting
sport.
at 3 years old this season.
3 years old?
Yeah, I heard. 3 years old. And then guess
10-foot goal?
Nah, we're not going to do that today. We're going to break it down for those little guys. But with the membership, don't forget, the sports is free.
You just got to buy a shirt.
You just got to buy the jersey. That's it. The membership, the sports is free for the whole family. So come down especially if you got more than 1, 2, 3. I got a young lady here. She is all year long. She has 6 kids, and she's like, the best thing that happened was why I added sports to the membership. And now I just pay my membership $15, and I feel like with those $15, that added up to a half a season at somewhere other league that we have here in Albuquerque.
I'm taking the YMCA sports programs over AAU any day of the week.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna develop the kids. They're gonna learn some sportsmanship here for sure.
Yeah.
While they're here, especially if I'm coaching their team, they're gonna learn some sportsmanship, and they're gonna develop to some good character here at the Y. We're not all about just winning. We're about really developing the kids all the way around. So this is gonna be fun. I like this fall.
Human being first, athlete second,
and winning though.
I mean, winning is fun.
Yeah,
but
you got to get it in those 3-year-olds' heads that second place is for the first loser.
Yeah, we're not going to tell them that. We're going to tell them that
you're not going to.
You got to come out here and dominate.
We're going to tell them to work hard, get better every day, as I would tell anyone else. But winning
Listen
is
here,
not
sport. If
in
the
all.
sun beats you to the gym, I'm going to beat you to the gym.
Oh my God, you sound like my football coach.
I was literally quoting one of my coaches. That phrase is not new. I didn't make that up on the spot.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
That one and
If the sun beats you to the gym, I'm going to beat you.
yeah, my football coach would also tell me, winners execute, losers make excuses. You're gonna be full of excuses. Just, nah, man. But we're gonna have a good time with the kids. It's all about the fun, man. Especially at that 3 years old, all the way to 12, 13 years old. It's all about fun, development, really getting them going. So when they get to the middle school and athletic performance camp ready, we can really develop them to really take over
And
Albuquerque.
get some time out too.
What other sports open up July 1st?
We're gonna have volleyball as well.
Let's go.
I heard through the grapevine we maybe be opening up esports at that time too. So it's gonna be a good time here at the Wise. Yeah.
Fortnite and Rocket League.
Are those fall esports?
Yeah, for sure. And then we're gonna be doing our futsal also. So we got futsal, soccer, volleyball for sure going down. And then I'm trying to push on the esports to make sure that happens at the same day also. So
What about Call of Duty Black Ops 6?
yeah, not quite happening here at the Y. Maybe in your living room. Just call me.
I'll get you gamer tip.
Yeah.
Mario Kart. This is
For Smash Bro League. though.
See, that's where the real money's at.
Okay.
Forget Fortnite, forget Rocket League. Put your kids back into Smash.
Oh, okay. So they can be, stay active, and don't worry, our esports program is definitely physical as well. These kids are gonna learn some yoga things while they're there, learn how to take care of that body, because we want to make sure that they have that good posture.
Yeah.
But taking care of those kids' parents as well. Don't forget, Sunday the 30th from 1:30 to 3:30 at Horn, we'll have that posture yoga class going on also. So we'll show them good posture during the esports. We'll show them the parents good posture then as well.
And hey, parents game too, So get the gamer posture out.
Yeah.
You can't. It's not good.
When we get back, Darren Waller, football player, dropped a song.
Oh God.
He quit the wrong one. More sports and sports adjacent talk when we get back. You're listening to 2 Men On 95.9 FM AM 610, the sports animal.
This report is
Clear?
by KFC. The
Zay,
new
can you
taste
pull
of
up
KFC deals
Darren
are
Waller's
starting at just
breakup
$4.99.
song
Grab a
on
hot,
YouTube?
juicy
Yeah, we'll come back
buttery
to it.
biscuit and creamy mashed potatoes.
Yep.
Only at KFC. It's finger licking good. Prices and participation vary. Tax, tip, and fees extra.
And we're still dealing with that crash right now. Unser just south of Blue Feather, and that is affecting both directions of Unser. Be really careful as you make your way through there. Elsewhere around town right now, slowdowns approaching the interchange westbound on I-40, and those are going to last until Coors, southbound on I-25 between Osuna and Comanche. Traffic overflow in that area. Also dealing with a little bit more of a slowdown northbound I-25. That's going to start around Gibson. It'll last until Lomas. Headed west on Paseo right now, I-25 until the river. Traffic moving slow there. You're also going to see congestion westbound on Montano as you approach Rio Grande. That'll last until Coors. And westbound on Alameda right now, 2nd Street to Coors, dealing with slowdowns in that area.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Braves as a road dog.
I'm Joe Ostrowski here to help you beat the books with BetQL. The Braves and Orioles face off in Baltimore today, and Atlanta is a short road dog. The BetQL model sees some value on the Braves. BetQL has the Braves plus 110 on the money line as a 4-star best bet. I'm Joe Ostrowski. Bet smarter and beat the books. Download the BetQL and BetMGM apps today.
There's just something special about a night at the yard. Maybe it's the first sip of an ice-cold Pepsi. Maybe it's the fresh air as you watch the sunset. Whatever it is, memories are made watching Isotopes Baseball. So come get your hot dog fix, watch Orbit dance, and experience the joys of Isotopes Baseball. Log on to abqisotopes.com to view the full schedule. Albuquerque Isotopes Baseball, the best family entertainment in town.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
With T-Mobile, you can save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, we'll pay off your locked AT&T phone up to $650, and you'll get a new 5G phone for free.
Pay out via virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Free phone up to $830 via 24 monthly bill credits with qualifying planning credit plus tax and $35 connection charge. Contact us before canceling to continue bill credits or they stop and required finance agreement balances due. See T-Mobile.com.
Summer's just getting started, so fill your cooler with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. It tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. And with a 5% kick of alcohol, Twisted Tea is perfect for the beach, the lake, or wherever you're hanging out and day drinking with your friends. Look for the bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brew Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
You're going to do next Monday, too?
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniels way. Daniels, plumbing, heating, and air.
TJ Truck here, and did you know that over time you will spend just as much maintaining and switching over your swamp cooler every year as you will to convert to refrigerated air? So why wait? Now it's the perfect time to make the switch. Call the pros at Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning today and experience total comfort this summer. 505-898-8860.
Eric Strauss here, and painting is the worst part of my summer. Save the mess. Call CertaPro Painters. You can trust CertaPro to get the job done right, even in those hard-to-reach places. Free estimate, reliable communication, professional painting, all at the right price. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Schedule your free estimate online at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. When choosing painting professional, the choice is simple.
shaking her head in disgust as he's like acting out being in an argument. Trying not to laugh.
So my sleeper fantasy tight end's gone. But rethink my draft strategy.
Dalton Kincaid.
Dalton Kincaid?
Yeah.
Let me guess. He's a Buffalo Bill.
He is.
Okay. I think I knew that actually.
All
you can handle it anymore, Zay. That's it. That's all you. That's all you can take.
Don't worry.
We let it keep going.
Hey, don't listen to them.
Also, yeah. Casey Plum. Is that right? Casey Plum? Kelsey Plum.
Yeah.
Kelsey Plum, you did this to him.
I don't blame him for breaking up with her.
You made him drop a breakup diss track. You made him quit the NFL and blame it on his Zodiac sign.
Have you seen the popcorn video?
He said he was reading the signs today of his Zodiac.
He took out the New York Times horoscope section.
Written by the Jets defense.
It said, changes are coming in your life. Not for the good.
It's crazy. Imagine being him, right? You retire, you're all upset, and then meanwhile, she's holding back tears because she just got put on the USA Olympic team for women's basketball. She's just having the best days.
Just moving on. Gonna go meet a hot French guy. Gonna eat baguettes and smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, Darren Waller's on his Kenny Powers era right now.
Oh, you think he's going to Mexico?
He should.
Kenny Powers' music is way better than this.
Well, he said that a big reason why he retired is because like he started having like heart palpitations.
His Zodiac sign. He
pretty much had like a panic attack and he had to like call 911 like last season. And he was like, this reminded me of my overdose. And that's why he retired.
Yeah, okay. In his defense, we're making a lot of fun of this. In his defense, Darren Waller, beat drug addiction, beat a lot of mental health issues. We're proud of him for that. But my goodness, are you just the branches are hanging heavy from all that low-hanging fruit right now, Darren. You made a diss song about a breakup, and then you're going to retire for the NFL because of tarot cards or something?
Yeah, his reading said Daniel Jones is still your quarterback.
Yeah,
he's like, yeah,
that's a rough life right there.
The captain of your ship will not change anytime soon.
Going from Derek Carr to Daniel Jones, oh god! I mean, it's really not that much of a.
So somebody in Jersey with a handful of Dungeons and Dragons dice and dreadlocks just rolled some dice and said, Darren Waller, this is not your destiny. And he was like, well, I guess that it agrees with my sign.
Do you know what
that didn't happen, but it was close.
Yeah.
That was close to what happened?
Yeah, it's not far off.
Darren Waller is a Virgo. I don't know anything about that.
Dang.
What does that mean? Say
he was with Kelsey Plum and he's still a Virgo?
I know. That's too much size. I don't think that can happen. It's like two giraffes.
You're not wrong.
I hear from the woman's perspective, Virgos, I guess, were narcissistic.
Oh my god!
I think you can say that about any sign.
Zay?
This is what I've been told about Virgo men, that they're narcissistic and often critical.
I've had all the confidence in the world in your capabilities and intelligence and talent until just now, Zay. You're scaring the hell out of me. Do you already practice this?
No. I'm saying this is what I've been told by people. Like,
okay.
What are you? I'm a Virgo. Like, oh, you guys suck. Like, why? You guys think you're right about everything
because of where the moon was when you're born. Do you realize what this means?
Zay's just telling us his red flag right now.
Yeah. See, what I like to do when a woman asks me my zodiac sign, I just come up with a random
wrong one. Give them the wrong one and see what they say. And you say, okay, yeah, I'm a Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpios are this and that. Well, just kidding. I'm a Virgo. Because, that's even worse because the Virgos are this. Like, just kidding. I'm an Aquarius.
Or
both times, you idiot.
Or I ask them, if they ask me, I go, well, you tell me first.
Yeah,
And then I'll be like, oh my God, me too. So then they can't trash it.
Because
then they would just trash themselves.
But actually, I'm incompatible with my same sign, so.
Oh my God.
I think horoscopes and zodiac signs were just invented for people to have an excuse to be like, yeah, you're not for me.
I don't think that's how that works.
There's
It's
sometimes
been around for hundreds of years.
Oh, just hundreds?
Not like just last year.
Tell that
like
to Stonehenge.
hundreds of years. So
There's sometimes I'll read like I'll read like little Virgo characteristics or like how you should be like taking in the current day, and it'll be spot on sometimes.
Zay, I
I'm
know
like, whoa.
you gotta
we gotta have a disseminating information talk here,
How
dude.
everybody was with me when I hopped on the Illuminati train in 2008, and everyone thought it was crazy.
Yes,
but then
it
here
was
we
a
are.
really good Jay-Z
It's
album.
just because you were a Virgo.
That's why.
wait, you don't believe in the Illuminati?
Dun dun dun.
When we get back, the I-9 varsity of the sportiest animals.
I love it. I have my list ready to go.
Let's go. You're listening to 2 Men On 95.9 FM AM 610, the sports animal.
This report is sponsored by
Clear.
the Cravings Value Menu from Taco Bell. 10 items each for just $3 or less, including faves like the cheesy double beef burrito, loaded beef nachos, and the 3 cheese.
Welcome back to the program, Duke City. 2 men on 95.9 FM AM 610, the sports animal. Speaking of animals, we're going to talk about the sportiest animals here this segment on today's I-9 Varsity. I-9 Sports League Office 280, they're the best in the biz. They'll keep your kids safe, teach them the sport, and have a lot of fun doing it. Check out i9sports.com, League Office 280. If you're old school, give them a call, 505-312-4999, or League Office 280 at i9sports.com. I'll go first.
Okay.
First on my I-9 Varsity of the sportiest animals, I'm going chimpanzee.
Okay.
I was thinking gorilla, but I don't think gorilla has the dexterity of a chimpanzee. Have you guys seen like one of those adult hairless chimpanzees?
Yeah, they're ripped.
They're as jacked as an animal can absolutely get. You put a chimpanzee in any sport, I think they will excel. First on my I-9 Varsity is the chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee.
Who wants to go next?
I was going to say the orangutan, actually.
Okay.
Longer arms.
Longer arms.
More reach.
More reach.
Not as fast, though.
He's definitely agile enough to box you up. You know what I mean? Probably dunk on you a little bit. Have you seen an orangutan jump?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And they're pretty good with tools, too. They're pretty smart.
Ooh.
They're pretty smart. So
Clever.
I was going to go with the orangutan, but
Clever
I like
girl.
the chimpanzee also.
Well, to keep on the theme of apes, I'm going with the Western Lowlands gorilla.
Okay.
Low
Gorillas
center
are
of gravity, the perfect offensive lineman. You know, they're really going to push you off. And I think it's just they're stronger. They may not be as smart and
offensive,
but it's proven scientifically.
I can see them being like a good center, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe boxing you out.
I would take it at left guard.
Zay, are you staying in the monkey or primate world? Or are you diverting from this theme?
No, I'm switching to my favorite animal, but it also fits perfectly with this segment.
Okay.
I have to go the tiger, not because of Tony the tiger and
Okay.
Frosted Flakes, but because tigers, so lions are the kings of the jungle, but
Sure.
tigers, they travel alone. They don't need a group, so they travel alone. They're bigger than lions. They can be up to 580 pounds, and I've seen tigers dragging animals up trees.
Very sporty animal.
Yeah.
Casually.
Well, lions don't
One
live
of
in the
the
jungle.
sportiest.
Tigers do. So tiger is the real king.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know about all that, but my next animal, I would have to say the.
Now, hold on.
Whoa,
Wait.
we got a process here.
Okay.
Round two, we're going to go in the same order. Is this what you teach kids at the YMCA, John? Just cut in line, John? Is that what we're teaching the children here?
No, we're teaching them how to be athletes.
All right, second on my I-9 Varsity of the sportiest animals, I'm going orca.
Ooh.
Used to be known as a killer whale. We don't use that terminology anymore. If you're not a boat, then they're very sweet and kind unless they're very hungry. They're fast, they're agile, they're strong, and they got cross-cultural appeal because they're both black and white. I think that does a lot for HR and social media these days.
The Kelly Oubres of the ocean.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, with my second pick, as you can tell, I'm going to have a theme here with my animals. I'm going with the rhinoceros.
Rhino, strong.
That's going to be a good defensive end. I like the line. The line is the trench.
You're fortifying the trenches, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always am. And, you know, the last thing you want is one of those horns to come on up. You know, they're really going to get that speed around you.
That's
okay. Very smart.
I was kind of biting off you on this one, man.
Thick skin.
I was going with the thick-skinned hippos, man.
Okay.
I was thinking we could get down and dirty in the trenches too, man.
Yeah.
Like they could play D tackle, they could play
guard.
Also.
I would have the hippo at offensive or outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker, the hippo.
Uh-huh.
Man, they running outside you all day, bro.
And you referred to Joey Chestnut as, I don't think he's beating a hippo in a hot dog eating contest.
Definitely not. He's taking whatever he's in one go.
Well, the vegan hot dogs.
Zay, we keeping it going?
Yes. So you got your rhinos, you got your hippos, but if they were all in a fight against a grizzly bear, I'm taking the grizzly bear to come out of the room alive.
And a rhino or a hippo?
Yes, I gotta take a grizzly bear, and also grizzly bears. They are one of the meanest, if not the meanest bear. So you're not going to have to hype up your grizzly bear. He's going to go out there and be headhunting and need to be restrained.
You do have to fight a grizzly bear the attack.
Yeah, no playing dead with a grizzly bear.
But I think the hippo, they
got thick skin.
They got thick skin. They don't even see him coming.
Be a great
sometimes.
match.
I'm pretty sure hippos kill more people than grizzly bears do in a year.
All right, we're up against it, boys. One more round to go. Final on my I-9 varsity of the sportiest animals. I'm doing this one out of sheer fear from a rich history of being attacked by them. Give me the Chihuahua. They're scrappy. They're like a white wide receiver. They're scrappy. They're little gym rats. They'll do whatever it takes to win. They're awful.
My number 2, the Arkansas Razorback Hog.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Still low center of gravity, and you're not knocking that thing over.
Okay, I like that. I would say for myself, this is more of a team here.
Okay.
Because they like to roll in packs. I like the hyena, man. They'll take down tigers if they sleeping on them.
Okay.
So they definitely could be,
You're a football player. Football's a team sport.
It's
not a cat. It's not a dog.
Yep,
Zay, you want to wrap this up?
I love teaching the kids how to be teammates also.
I'm going Harp Eagle.
Ah.
The eagle, the big old
the precision.
Yes.
Precision attack.
Yes.
Big eggs.
When we get back, John Sushon of your Albuquerque Isotopes joins us. Listen to 2 Men On, 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Clear.
This report brought to you by Quality by DiLorenzo, Lomas, and Pennsylvania.
Nothing's hotter than the savings you'll find at Quality Buick GMC in Lomas. Select Sierra 1500s now with financing as low as 1.9%, plus up to $37.50 cash back. Quality Buick GMC, Lomas and Pennsylvania Northeast, and QualityDeal.com.
And in the on-deck circle, Amory Castillo. This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Mike's hot.
Hell of a program today, Duke City. 2 hours in the books, one short segment to go. Thanks for Mr. Everything, Jacques Tony, joining us today. Thanks for Andy Talmadge joining us today, group exercise director and exercise physiologist. Thanks to young Jake Cassio for joining the program today.
I'm back, baby. I hope you missed me.
Bringing in the heavy hitters when Fred's away. Don't worry, everything's okay. We'll be back tomorrow, live from Sadie's on 4th Street. Come have a marg with the boys. From friend of the show, Kyle, the sportiest animal is a golden retriever, you idiot.
Oh, Airbud.
Airbud.
Yeah.
Airbud is the best animal athlete at everything, and that's hard to disagree with. until you add a adult shaved chimpanzee to any Air Bud movie, and the movies are only like 5 minutes long.
Well, I'm not putting a golden retriever on my offense or defensive line.
Voice of your Isotopes, Josh Sushan, joining the program. Sush, what do you think the sportiest animal is? We got a sushi boy with us today. We got a Sushan.
Sushi's here.
Get a hey now, get a hey, got a Sushan voice, the Isotopes, got a juice on. Hey,
I got a bit over
buddy.
here.
We'll figure it out eventually.
Well,
Mr. Josh.
Oh.
Well,
if I were to guess for Josh,
I will
would say
talk
he
about.
Well, we got 18 wins.
It's a new low for the Isotopes. Not only are we at the bottom of the league, but we allowed ourselves to lose to the loser El Paso Chihuahuas. This cuts deep. It hurts. As I mentioned earlier on the program, I am deathly afraid of Chihuahuas.
And El Paso.
I'm not afraid of El Paso. I'll just never go there because it's El Paso.
Yeah, well, I'll pass on El Paso.
You will El Paso on that. The El Paso Chihuahuas are going to flip a coin and hope they get to play some baseball again tonight against your Isotopes Prostate Cancer Awareness Night.
Ooh.
And if Josh Sushan would join us, he could tell you all about it. But he is either there or not there.
Well, you're going to the game tonight, right?
Or he might not be there. I'm going to go there in person.
Yeah.
And just ridicule him for not clocking in today. And hanging out with us.
At least you have such a glorious mustache that you're going to really be involved in the
Me or
prostate.
Sushan?
You.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. That's the whole part of No Shave November. It's for men's prostate.
I got a aggressively younger mustache mentor named Young Jake Cassio. It's one of the best in town, going to be honest.
Yeah. I have a love-hate relationship with the mustache.
When you got your 23andMe results back, did it say like you're the great grandnephew of Tom Selleck? Was that?
I don't know if it would be great.
Okay. Nice Italian boy.
I would assume
Is
so.
Selleck an Italian name?
He's got nice olive skinned. It doesn't end with a vowel, so that's where the problem is.
I mean, with the CK sounds Polish, right?
Yeah.
But you don't look Polish.
No, not at all.
Also, like when I think about what a Polish person looks like, I can't imagine a Polish person right now.
I just think of The Wire.
I just think of sausage.
Okay.
Yeah.
A pierogi?
Yeah. Like a human pierogi.
Yeah. I just envision
have been pretty darn even over the years. Topes have won a few more than the Chihuahuas historically. Didn't go our way last night. Rivalries are good for baseball, and I like El Paso.
Sushan,
you always want to beat your rivals.
You said too many nice things about El Paso. Blink twice if somebody from the Chihuahuas is standing behind you right now.
Hey, I have some good news about the Isotopes.
Oh, hit me.
We got Kyle Freeland starting tomorrow.
Ooh, let's go. That's
Opening
must-see
night starter
TV.
for the Rockies. Former Isotope. Once finished, fourth in Cy Young voting. He's been out for a while. He'll be the starting pitcher tomorrow. We've got Nolan Jones for at least one more tonight. Supposed to have Justin Lawrence, who's been the closer at times for the Rockies this year. He's another former Isotope. We're supposed to get him sometime this week as well. And then I'm thinking we're still probably 2-3 weeks away from Herman Marquez, but he is in Arizona starting his comeback from Tommy John elbow surgery. I'm sure they're going to take it really, really slow with him, but we're expecting to get Herman, I would say sometime within the next 2 to 4 weeks, we'll probably get Marquez.
Tonight, it's going to be a loaded squad here this week once you start pulling all these guys in.
Yeah, so we'll get win 19 tonight and then win 20 tomorrow.
Love it. Tonight is Prostate Cancer Awareness Night. Sush, what does that entail up at Rio Grande Credit Union Field at Isotopes Park?
The main thing is just that we just let people know information, right? And so on the concourse, there's booths. Stop by, find out some information. These are topics that can be uncomfortable, that can be a little awkward, but it's important things to know and to find out. And so, again, for people who are coming here, there's a bunch of different booths set up on the concourse. Get some information, learn the things that you need to learn in advance before bad things happen to you. Just swallow your pride and get checked is I think, the best way to put it. And, again, there's a lot of information to receive here tonight.
Well, for tonight's game, what is the Isotopes going to have to do to be able to pull off a win tonight? What are we thinking with our lineup tonight?
Geez. Well, here's the thing, man. Look, anytime you lose as many games as the Isotopes, it's like, one thing is wrong, you fix that, and now something else is wrong. And then you fix that, and something else is wrong. And so you've got an offense that's just been fantastic statistically overall. But the last, 16 games now, they're struggling to score runs. It's slightly over 3 runs for the last 16 games, which is, we're going on about 3 weeks here. It's the fewest runs in all of AAA during that time. The pitching's been better. Now, last night, notwithstanding, the pitching's been better. So you got to get the boys swinging the bats again. Hope the pitching can maintain the mostly solid results over the last few weeks, and and see if you could just put some wins together.
Now, do you think a Kurt Warner incentive program would be good for the boys? For every RBI you get 5 hot dogs.
So here's the thing from an incentive standpoint. If you play really well, you go to the major leagues, and the minimum salary in the major leagues is $700,000. That's a lot better than 5 hot dogs.
Yeah, or $100 for every touchdown pass thrown. I like that.
Speaking of hot dogs, Sushan, Joey Chestnut is in your camp. You don't eat hot dogs anymore. Are you proud of him?
Whatever makes his body healthy, I am happy for him and his body.
Sush, who's on the pregame?
It is Mike Sosha, highlights from today's pregame press conference where he talks about going to the Albuquerque Hall of Fame.
Sushan, thank you so much, my friend. Have a call, buddy.
Thanks, dude.
See you guys tomorrow at Sadie's on 4th Street. Young Jake Cassio, appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for having me back. And hi, Mom.
Zayd Johnson, thanks for all the effort back at the studio.
Always giving 100.
My friends, make sure you check out the opening drive tomorrow morning, and we will see you at Sadie's tomorrow, Burke.
Chi-chi.
Hi, Jake.
Claire.